we have some WrestleMania news to get to. As I have said in previous reports that I would differentiate the WrestleMania news and separate it out from the normal news videos to be able to break things down and talk in specifics with WrestleMania to allow for you guys to have a better understanding of what's going on and not just gloss over WrestleMania news, because there's a lot to unpack here when it comes to WrestleMania. And we start with the fact that in the next couple of weeks, we will know without question, in my opinion, if The Rock will be at WrestleMania this year. As previous reports say, The Rock is more than likely the least likely of the three between John Cena himself and Stone Cold Steve Austin as possible WrestleMania matches are concerned, with Austin and Cena being more likely than The Rock, due to circumstances outside of The Rock's control, to be honest with you, but also just due to the fact that The Rock is a very, very busy man. Not to say that John Cena and Steve Austin ain't, it's just a different set of circumstances. But we will find out over the next couple of weeks what is happening on that front, because the original rumor said that we would find out what was happening with The Rock at Royal Rumble or by Royal Rumble, because they wanted to have it penciled in by then what was going on with WrestleMania and Roman Reigns. So one way or the other, we will find out very soon what to expect for Roman at WrestleMania. But this is not regarding Roman Reigns. This is regarding John Cena's. This is regarding John Cena's match at WrestleMania. And there have been rumors for months, almost a year, about who Cena would be fighting at WrestleMania, with the rumors revolving around Austin Theory, dating back to at least SummerSlam at this point. And there are two reports, actually. First report being that Austin Theory went to Florida recently, missing a grouping of weekend house shows, to film footage or film a segment with Cena. It is unclear if Theory went down there to film a segment for Cena and a future match with John Cena, or if it was something regarding WWE 2K23, because it could be either one, to be honest with you. And the reports are unclear of what it is. But right now, Cena is penciled in, like I mentioned in a previous news video. Cena is penciled in for WrestleMania. It is just a question, though, if Cena is penciled in for WrestleMania against Austin Theory or against Logan Paul. And right now, the match that is penciled in for WrestleMania is John Cena versus Logan Paul. After Logan challenged Cena, or said he would love to face John Cena on a recent episode of Impulsive, which is his podcast. And I, for one, would love to see that match and think it would be a perfect way to have Cena and Logan Paul be a part of the event without using a match that you could put together for a later pay-per-view. Yes, it is also possible that at some point John Cena and Austin Theory will fight each other. But also, if you want to put it together, it's been years. It's been years since the last time we saw John Cena in an actual match at WrestleMania. His actual last official match was WrestleMania during the pandemic with Bray Wyatt. And if you want to go even further back, it's been a long time since his last official match. Because, if it was me, I wouldn't really call his match with The Undertaker an official match. Because was it really an official match? You know what I mean? Was it really an official match, him versus The Undertaker? Or was that more of a segmented thing and a separated thing more than anything. So it's been quite a while, but I would say that to a point, his match with Bray Wyatt was an actual match. Even though it was a cinematic match, it was still an actual match. But as far as Cena competing in non cinematic matches and non segmented matches, it has been quite a long time since Cena competed at WrestleMania in that regard. So this year against Logan Paul would be something interesting. And it would even be more interesting considering Logan Paul is coming back from a serious knee injury. And Cena will be filming Ricky Stenicki in Australia for February and March. So it won't really be on television. So the question is, how would they, build up to the match if both people are questionable as far as in-ring eligibility are concerned and being featured on the program, because you don't know if Logan Paul would be featured on the program in that regard against Cena, or you don't know how it's going to fit all together. But the current plan, according to Dave Meltzer, is, or I believe it's Dave Meltzer, the current plan, actually from WrestlingNews.co, is that John Cena set to is set to be there at WrestleMania, and it's just a question of how they're going to put together the match and build up to the match for WrestleMania. But it is a rumor at this point. It is a rumor at this point. It is not guaranteed. It is not guaranteed. The only guarantee that we have is that John Cena will be at WrestleMania in some form or fashion, because there is still a lot more questions than answers when it comes to this regard. Either way, though, this has been a report, a WrestleMania report, I guess you could say. And also, if you want to add in a supposed WrestleMania match to be taking place, and that is Cody Rhodes versus either Drew McIntyre or Seth Rollins. I don't know if this means that Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre will fight if Cody faces Roman, but the question is, what happens with Roman and The Rock? And once we have that answer, we will have a few more WrestleMania matches set in stone. The only match that I think that we can basically guarantee at this point is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos for the tag team titles. Either way, I got more to come. There is definitely more WrestleMania rumors to come and news to come on this event in the coming weeks and months as we approach WrestleMania season. But the road to WrestleMania begins on January 28th at the Royal Rumble. With that being said, though, I will see you in the next video.